can't believe that idiot fired me. What a loser. I hate him. What the? Alright, we are back with a new M.T.L, also known as Maxim 055 Takes a Look. Don't ask where the A went, it went outside. Now, I will not be talking about creators who don't have anything to show or only have trailers, because I can't talk about what's not there. Imagine if Galvatron's Revenge didn't release, and I just based the film off the trailers, and I said how cool it looked and polished the animation was, for the film to just turn out like this. Exactly. So no, I will not be adding anyone who has trailers or teasers, because you never know what the final product will actually be like. Okay, so I break this rule near the end, but shh. Also, Brushed Ranger already made multiple videos on upcoming Transformer projects, so just watch his videos. Now onto the animations. 87 Render has two amazing animations that really remind me of Devastation. One centered around Starscream and one centered around RC. Check them out if you haven't, they are very unique. And it's that. Oh my god. Oh, someone make a custom of this. But you're a customizer.
Oh yeah.
Theft of the Golden Disc. Really good for being a very old animation. Plus it just feels very Beast Wars in the animation, which helps it feel like a part of the same universe. But sometimes it feels very video game cutscene-y. Also, apparently this isn't made by Morrison Sky, it's just uploaded on his channel. This was made for like a BarCon event or something. So, yeah. Watcher Prime! He has a bunch of short films to watch on his channel, but the one I know about is Bumblebee vs. Soundwave. Generally awesome little animation and definitely feels like something straight out of the movies. Also, it's great to see peak Soundwave design being used. Cupencil? Or was it Cupencil? Cupencil Productions with Transformers Unity. Very janky animation, but 3D animation is hard as shit to do, so I'm not gonna bash it too hard. It's still watchable, and I love the custom Fall of Cybertron designs in the videos. What the hell is wrong with Prowl? Plus, I do love how when they're in space, there's barely any sound. You know, because it's space. Johnny Flash! You might know him by his Machinima films, but due to the removal of Transformers Fall of Cybertron multiplayer, he has turned to 3D animation instead. And yeah, I prefer it so much more. There was nothing wrong with the Machinima, but now this leads to the path to bigger and better storytelling, which is very apparent in his most recent film, Nemesis Prime vs. Megatron, with great choreographed fights, amazing storytelling that continues what was set in stone before beautifully, amazing visuals and music. It's all a TF fan would want from an animated short film, and I'm praying he made it to his goal and can make the sequel, but if he didn't, Johnny, please listen to me. We don't care how you present the story. You've already changed the style massively with making a 3D animation from Machinima. So please, just tell the story you want to tell, no matter how it looks. Or at least release the script so others can make it. We love the content you make, and it would suck if all of it goes down to waste because you didn't reach a certain goal. Anyways, Sake has an amazing anthology film called Transformers Rust that currently has only one episode of, but episode 2 is coming out this year. Can I just gush about the designs, man? Like, oh my god. Even the small changes to just give Jazz his G1 alt mode on his chest instead of the Porsche. Like, and then the alt modes. Look at them. They're so Cybertronian. I love them so much. The Name Brand Company. Transformers Cybertron Falls. I've been here since the start, okay? I have seen this film grow. Which, to be fair, you know, wasn't too long ago. 2020. That was 6 years ago? Holy shit. All hail Megatron 1000! Yep, he's back. Apparently he did some 3D animated projects for a bit, which I never knew about. Thanks, Scottish Avenger, for telling me.
You're welcome.
Crown 3D! So this guy has some stop motions too. Kinda forgot to add him in the previous video, huh? Welp, guess I'll talk about him here. Crown 3D, or formerly known as Black Crown, or just Crown, made a very cool stop motion, but unfortunately the second episode got lost, and now he's starting all over again, which I can feel your pain. But this guy has done animation work for Galvatron's Revenge. Oh no. So he gets to be on this animation segment of this video. But he also has a new animation coming out soon called Transformers Prime Crashed. But it ain't out yet, so I'm not talking about it. Update, this video took so long, it's out now. Anyways, Transformers Prime Crashed! An amazing Transformers Prime fan film, which honestly, you can't even tell it's made by the same guy who did some animation on Galvatron's Revenge. It's that good. I love how the Vehicons actually feel like a threat, like they were in Transformers Prime Season 1. The little tiny animation parts, like with RC's eyes and just like the Vehicon getting stabbed. Like, it's just so cool. But at first, I thought I was reading a book. Why was there so much text? I just want to watch animation, dude. The fuck boom. The fuck boom. Now, before we get into what he does now, let's take a look at why he's here. These Transformers animations. They're all pretty old, as he doesn't do them anymore. We'll get into that soon. But his animations were basically just shitposts like Transformers in Mother Russia. But he did make some cool story animations, but only briefly. Oh, and he's the only creator so far to have an interactive series called Transformers Bumblebee Missions. Markiplier in Space was better. Now, what does the fuck boom do now? He's the fucking guy who created Skibidi Toilet. Are you kidding me? And no, he's not just a guy who does it. He's the creator. The Skibidi Toilet guy made Transformers animations. The characters in Skibidi Toilet use Transformers assets. No wonder he wanted to make a Skibidi Toilet film with Michael Gay. I should really make a video about Skibidi Toilet. I can't believe I just said that. Laszlo Venn. I am probably butchering that pronouncing, but whatever. With Transformers Arrival. Stop moving the camera. Stop. I do like the series. It's really good. It's technically the only 3D animated series out right now, if you don't count Cybertron Falls as a series. Prime Animations. Transformers Rise of Unicron. Okay, I'm gonna break my rule here because I know people will kick me in the ass if I don't mention this project. This film will basically take place after The Last Night, but will actually be good. They have a few trailers out right now and a small showcase clip of what's to come. I'm trying to speed things up because they don't actually have the film out right now, even though they said it was going to come out in 2025. But hey, I uploaded my stop motion video the same day Thunderwing Studios uploaded Season 2 Episode 1, so maybe I'm a prophet. Oh man, I hope Crosshairs Productions uploads a trailer for his final film of Ascension. That would be crazy. Top-hatted T-Rex. Well, I already broke the rules, so may as well add this person in here as well. They have an upcoming Transformers film series called Transformers 99. For this time, there's an actual release date. Summer 2026. So, yay. Glitchbox YT. Technically has a film. Technically. But also they used my voiceovers for some of their animations, so I'm sort of obligated to add them in here. Omar Kanan. Omar Kanan. I legit just stumbled across this after recording, so I'm just putting them here. Cool stuff. I like the Minecraft stuff. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about Ryan Zaxis. He makes meme videos. Yeah.
So stupid, nigga.
Alright, now we're on to 2D animations. Lily Fied. They have an animatic pilot called Enter the Decepticons. And oh man, it is so cool. Just the way it's animated, down to the designs and the world building, having different characters show up like Lockdown and Knockout, giving an in-universe lore to why Optimus wears a battle mask. Also, all the characters have female voices due to the artists being female themselves, and like, hell yeah, why not have all the characters be female? It's not like Transformers is a sausage fest anyways, so even if Lily Fied, whatever, didn't intend all the characters to be female, I like to headcanon that they are, because it's cool. Transformers Elite. Okay, so this one's a weird one. Not really animated, but it has drawn characters and a cool story. But it's very old and has since been abandoned. Transformers Elite. Basically, kind of like an audiobook, sorta. But I'm adding it in here because how else will I talk about this? But honestly, I would love for someone to take these and turn them into actual animations or stop motions. I mean, the audio is there. All we have to do is add some animation. Kian Carlisle with Transformers Combaticons. An amazing 2D short film and following the animated Combaticons going on a wacky adventure. It's peak. It's generally amazing how much this resembles Transformers Animated, which is helped by the fact that Kian knows the people behind the original Transformers Animated, and now he's making actual Transformers Animated comics now? Wait, this is a video about Transformers animations. Isofuro, I think that's how you say his name. He has an incredible animatic AU for Rise of the Beasts that actually has the proper characters in it. They also have a non-Transformers series called Function Override that inspired my mini-series, Cyber Voyage. We don't talk about that series. Mikun has a two-parter series called Transformers Bizarre Bridge Adventure JPEG. Hilarious stuff. Please watch their videos. So much meme potential. Dilly Draws. They don't have any films, but they asked to be included, so they're here. Motorist Mayhem. I am not kidding when I tell you this short film was made in PowerPoint. Conclusion. Now for the conclusion. This time, it's very different. As when we did the stop motion video, we only covered 2 actual animation styles, but here, everyone was different. And that all really depends on the software you use. See, with stop motion, no matter what software you use to make it, it'll still be stop motion. But with 3D animation, there's countless ways to animate. Maya, Blender, Unreal Engine 4 and 5, heck, PowerPoint? And even though some people use the same software, the animation will always look the same. Choppy but fluent, smooth but slow. Maybe you want to use rig animation, and use your own models, or models already made for you. And yes, 3D and 2D animation is way more expensive and hard to get right than stop motion, but it's a more high quality way of making films, and honestly, much more professional way of making films. But again, it isn't accessible as stop motion is, so although the option is there, not enough people will go down that route. And even if your 3D or 2D animation isn't a total masterpiece, your work is still super commendable, and even having the knowledge and ability to do 3D or 2D animation should be praised no matter the look. Alright, I've done reviewers, filmmakers, I wonder what's next.
What?